Hello, ladies and gentlemen out there. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good day to you, wherever you are watching from and whatever time you are watching. Welcome back on my channel. Once again, my name is Oluwakorede Olaiwola, your regular host on this channel. I have brought to you today a very important topic. Very important topic. If you are under the age of 40, come closer. If you are under the age of 35, 30, 35, this is most important to you. I repeat, if you are under the age of 30, 35, please come closer. This is very important. And if you come across this video, you are under the age of 35, kindly share, like the button. If you click the like button, other people are in your contact list around you are most likely going to see the videos. And also you can share for us. Please do me that favor and share too, please. Now I have come to talk to you about something very pressing. I'm a data person. I came across something very, very important, very touching and very serious. On this channel I've been talking about getting skills and scaling up and improving yourself and doing something for the better for yourself and for the future. Now I came across a very, very interesting data. This data talks about jobs that will be no more in the next 5 years, or that will almost not be in existence again in the next 5 years. It says the data says 170 million jobs will be created in the next 5 years, and 92 million jobs will be out of fashion. 92 million jobs will be out of the way in the next. So that means some people will be out of job in the next 5 years. 5 years is not time. Oh. I need to tell you this. 5 years is no time. It may look so far away, but in a short while it is going to be 5 years. When was COVID? That's to tell you how quick 5 years is, how short the time frame is. When was COVID? COVID was 5 years ago. 2020 was COVID. This is 2025. The COVID year was year 2020, and this is 2025. That's 5 years ago that we had COVID. Already it's 5 years since COVID. So if for them to tell you in the next 5 years some jobs will be out of fashion, or some jobs will no longer exist, some jobs will no longer be needed, that is to tell you that 5 years is not a long time. Don't think it as a long time to come. No, it is no long time to come. It is just right around the corner here. Yet by the year 2030, some jobs will not be existing again, will not be necessary again because of the emergence of some new jobs. So these jobs that we have been advising people and been screaming hard that people go learn, with these jobs are going to come on board. Let me give you a quick example. This a quick example is about my pastor said something about his driver, or his driver was not available one day and recommended somebody to him. So the person who was to drive him, or he was to travel interstate, and the person that was travel recommended to him, he now was having conversation with the person and said, what happened? Why are you a driver at this age? You are like a little bit above middle age and all that, And the man said something very serious. He said he's a motor mechanic and learned motor mechanic with Peugeot. And Peugeot no longer coming to Nigeria, so he is out of job. Peugeot is no longer in fashion, so he is out of job. He learned motor mechanics with manual gear engine and all those old-fashioned things, and he refused to evolve into the new type of automobiles that is being produced. So there are a lot of people that learned with the previous type of cars or automobiles, and they evolved into the new ones. I'll tell you, there are a lot of musicians who were into the old music and they evolved into the new music. A lot of them in the secular world. I can mention a few. The man called Kwamwan, Kwamwan. He was in the old genre, or in the old-fashioned music, and he evolved. King Sunny Ade was of the old-fashioned, and he evolved into the new one, into the new millennium style of music. and they are both sang with the contemporaries, the modern singers, so to say, the younger ones. So to say, you might have learned something, you might have developed skills in what is about to get out of fashion, but you have to, at this time and at this period, it is pressing on you to do something. And if you are young, that's for those who are old, and if you are young and you are still below the age of 35, you need to help yourself. Don't get into a boat that is sinking. This boat is already sinking. This thing is already getting out of fashion. This that I told you, you can find it on World Economic Forum Future Jobs. Google it. World Economic Future Forum Jobs. This is coming together of industry leaders, politicians, government leaders, and etc. etc. Industry leaders, that is head of companies and businesses, politicians, government leaders. So all manner of leaders come together to decide, and they've been accurate for over the years to describe the future of jobs. So they've been accurate to describe, to predict the future of jobs. So they've been telling us about AI, and AI is already upon us. If you are not, they've been telling us about social media. If you're not on, they first started by saying if you're not on the internet, then people started having websites. There was no websites then. Then people started having websites. Every job, every company, every organization have websites. Then they move from websites to social media. If you're not on social media, you're not it. Then now they are telling us about AI. So this thing is evolving. It's evolving. Your company, your organization, your business, whatever you do, you must advertise. Even as an individual, you advertise yourself on social media. That's why you're on LinkedIn. That's why you're on other platforms too, to advertise yourself as a business person, as a professional. You advertise your companies too. So these things are evolving. So what we are having now is AI. So you must, AI and IT, you must look for how to integrate your IT into your business, into IT, no matter what it is. But I have a few things here to discuss. And this is very important. You need to note this, please. So there are a lot of things that are very important. I've put a few things here that are not going to get out of fashion in the next 5-10 years. And these will forever be important. Few things I will say to you: sales, marketing, and negotiation skills. As a young person, if all chips are down, salesperson will forever be needed. Marketing person will never be needed. Negotiation skills will forever be needed. You may think it is anybody can sell. No, not anybody can sell. There are some people who can sell ice to Eskimos. There are some people that can sell sand that is readily available at your backyard. They can sell it to you because of their sweet mouth. You call it sweet mouth, but it is a skill that they have acquired over the time. It doesn't just fall on people. It's a skill. So you need to harness, you need to go and develop, you need to go and curate yourself with skills, that certain skills that has to do with sales and marketing. If you look at it in any industry, in any organization, salespeople are promoted faster than any other person. In the banking, in the telecommunication, in anywhere, in finance generally, anywhere, any company, any organization, the sales teams they get promotion faster. So if you see two people that start the same job the same time, those who are in sales will get promotion. They'll get ahead of their colleagues who are in the back office, operations, and all that. Why? Because they are in sales. So if you're a good salesperson, I dare to tell you that you are going to make good money for yourself, and you're going to forever be in demand. A good salesperson, good marketing person, a good negotiator. Go and develop your negotiation skills, presentation skills. Go and develop all these things. In sales, is presentation, is negotiation, is presentation. All of this you need to go and learn. Go and learn it. It's of utmost importance to life or to the person who is into sales. So this one will get a pass mark. Please go learn it. And if just before I go into jobs now, okay, quickly let me say this. Now you need to upskill. Now the other one is to look for how to merge and integrate your profession If you look at it now, you see biomedics. They talk about biomedics. That's how medicine is meeting with medicine is now finding a meeting point with technology. You see engineering now, they begin to talk about um, um, some types of engineers. Even if you are a mechanical engineer, and even part of the list now says that mechanical engineer is not going to be needed, but it's not mechanic. The name will change from mechanical engineer to reliable engineer, something like of such nature. So there is a meeting point where you as a mechanical engineer, you begin to meet with IT. If you're an electrical engineer, you begin to meet with IT. So everybody is beginning to fuse into ICT, so to say, or into IT. So whatever you learned before, you need to begin to merge it, begin to drift towards the meeting point where it meets with IT. That is your winning ticket. That is your crossover ticket into the next generation. Without this, you are going to edge yourself out. So don't let the world edge you out. Don't let the world edge you out. Whether you are into engineering, accounting, HR, architecture, whatever it is, you must begin to drift towards where IT meets with your profession. So whatever you are studying as a young man in school, or you have studied, immediately begin to transition into IT, and begin to upscale. Whether you transit totally, or you upscale yourself into the way it meets. Do you understand? Because these jobs are already on the decline. Even law, as professional as the profession of law is, as professional as that law is, even medicine, there are people now there's a name they call it, something online doctor. So as professional as these professions are, they are on the decline now because of IT, because of AI, because of robots. So you must develop yourself, you must upskill, you must transit as much as possible. I met a guy, not directly, I saw him online, who is a medical doctor, and now in the UK is project management, is into project management. So because let's leave all of that. So you need to begin to upscale. You need to begin to transit if that is what will work for you, and if it is to upscale, because those things are beginning to decline. So look for the merging point and do something about yourself. And in this position, you need to develop competence over credentials. There's a place of competence, there's a place of credentials. Competence is more required than credentials. Competence has to do with skills and experience. Competence has to do with skills and experience. What can you do? That's what they will ask you. That's what recruiters, employers ask these days. They are not asking you what did you graduate with. If you graduate with 2.1 or 2.2, or you graduate with first class or distinction. If you have this distinction, what can you do? What are you bringing to the table? That's what they're interested in. So that's where competence is. That is where you need to begin to do. You need to put your work together and create a kind of profile for yourself that you can put in on your CV or on your LinkedIn, and all of that. So competence is a very important, bring what you are bringing to the table, rather than looking for credentials. Before I go away on this edition, let me quickly tell you that I before this I researched something. 10 biggest corporations in the world. 10. It's in terms of market capitalization. If you look at them: Apple, Nvidia, Microsoft, Alphabet, that's the Google parent company, Amazon, Saudi Aramco, and the list continues. Out of these 10, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5 to 6 of them are IT based company. That's to tell you that the world is changing. The largest companies in the world are IT based. Amazon is IT based. Alphabet, that's Google, the parent company of Apple. Nvidia, that's the people who are the people making the robots and developing AI, forging the frontiers of AI. So This speaks volume. Please, this edition is very important to you. To everyone that comes across this, please tell the people, tell somebody around you. We need to wake up. It's a wake-up call for us. Let's not sleep, please. Thank you very much. Share your comments share your position in the comment section. I would like to hear it, please. And share too, please. Thank you.